Blah, 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 blah. Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? You good?
Nigga had the nerve to hit
Hey,
record like I
guess
was
what?
so goofy.
It's our 100th. It's our 100th episode. I don't
It's
have a log track here, but
Bah!
that's what you need that sound effect.
Congratulations.
Hallelujah!
hey, so
Wow.
we've been.
Would y'all
For
like to
the
see
100th.
something funny?
Hey
Better
man,
be funny.
I never thought we would have got to 100 episodes, man. It's like how I never thought this J Electronica would ever come out.
I can't even see that, man.
What you showing the world? What you showing the
I know it's not even visible.
Hold on. Let me unblur my background.
See the people out here looking at you like, what the fuck is you doing?
Was that like a trailer?
Yeah.
Trump something.
Yeah, Trump something. Is that Trump 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is.
Gotta make sure you get it, baby.
Hey, he's gonna help everybody out. He's gonna make it better.
That's right.
What, double wide?
Yo.
Okay, I'm done.
So,
Hey,
Mark,
folks.
before I get to you, it's Mike Check the Bar Report. Let me introduce the show and shit. Could be some new motherfuckers listening to this shit and don't even know what they watching.
No, they all dead.
They know what's in.
I
Well,
don't know
just
if they got the corona.
hey, you never know. If you found this YouTube channel, good luck. You just gonna throw up the hands. Hey, this is the 100th episode. I know if you're looking at this YouTube channel, you can't really tell. It's like episode 10 and shit or something. But if you ever want to listen to all the back catalog, feel free to go to Mike Check the Bar Report on all your podcast channels. While Clark with us, that dog, Freddie Gibbs. He gonna say, "Would you beat?" Check out the whole back catalog on all your favorite podcast players. Mike Check the Bar Report. Oh, we've been doing this shit for a while, but we here on our 100th episode with some shit that niggas been waiting on for about a decade.
Yeah,
You
has
man,
been. I think it maybe a little bit longer though.
of course it is. It's definitely been longer. Some shit. J Electronica is here with a written testimony.
Nigga
Clark,
literally is frozen.
since Larry's always frozen. He'll
This
come.
nigga looks so cynical. Hey, that nigga looks so cynical in that pic, like damn, you ain't like the album that much.
So Clark, since this is your man's, your God MC, yo OG, you taking pictures with this nigga, dapping him up at concerts and shit. I'm gonna let you run the show.
We gonna see.
This your man's, man. So
yeah.
tell me.
And Larry, you gotta make sure you bring on your microphone, man. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. You got your microphone cut off, I think.
My apologies.
Okay, you good. Well,
this is what we. Clark is gonna run the show since this is his.
It's his thing.
No. I ain't got to run the show. You can run the show and be as raggedy as you want to. Don't matter. I loved it, nigga.
So I'm just
Round
saying.
one.
I take the Royce one. You take the J Electronica. You've been waiting on this shit since you was about 7. So
I ain't been waiting.
Really?
I haven't been waiting. You've been waiting. I said if he never dropped the album, he was good with me. I went to his concert. That nigga did about 42 albums at his concert.
That nigga did about 4 1-minute verses, nigga. That's what he did.
Don't matter. I loved it. It's a piece of art.
So who put the link up to order the album in the group chat? The vinyl.
I don't know.
She ain't here.
I didn't even check. I haven't even been in the group chat in like 4 days, 5 days.
I see, because you ain't answered none of you or look at none of the fucking messages I put. You bastard.
Nah, man, it's just been that crazy. It's been a hell of a lot.
I understand.
You know,
House, hydrate. Don't get the COVID. So
no,
I
19.
ordered the vinyl like an hour before whoever posted that shit. It's probably Nikkei. I was like, okay, J Electronica putting out his album finally. Let me go ahead and order this shit. I ain't heard it yet, but I'm still gonna order it anyways. I didn't listen to this shit until Saturday evening.
Hold on, you said that there was a link to order the vinyl. I
Oh,
don't see it.
oh yeah, she put a link to his story. I think it was Nikkei. She put a link to the story.
Yeah, she was.
Uh,
I did get a notification somebody posted about it. I'm pretty sure it was her. She was the first person to post about it.
Google that shit and just probably J Electronica.
I just see the Apple Music link.
No, he had a link to the store, to his actual store for you to order the vinyl, any merch, CD, shit like that.
Oh, I missed out.
No, it's probably still available. I'll find it for you once we get off the air.
Yeah, we gonna see.
I ordered that shit. I ordered it about an hour beforehand because I happened to have looked at his story too. So I was like, okay, I'll order the shit.
Well, you really follow somebody who you don't like.
Somebody reposting shit. Come on now.
You really ordering something that you don't like. Is
First
it for
off,
resale value?
Have you ever heard me say I don't like J Electronica?
Oh yeah,
Ever.
you was like that nigga suck dog nuts. You went hard in the paint, and that's the guy. Like Jay is real cool.
You know what?
Jay
Hey,
is real
hey,
cool with a bunch of good niggas I know.
I can second that. TC, real talk, because when Exhibit C came out, in like was it late 2000s?
Nigga,
I thought that
was I just getting out of high school?
nigga in late 2000s, nigga. I don't know if you was getting out of high school in late 2000s, nigga. Something is really wrong.
Nigga, Exhibit C is a great fucking track. When I first heard that shit, I was like, nigga, this shit is crazy.
I could have sworn that.
Nah, it wasn't me, bro.
I could have sworn that you was like, no, okay, just because I don't know what that means. Like when he,
Me. You definitely got me confused with them other weak ass niggas up at the job.
I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I ain't the weak ass nigga.
I don't know.
Definitely wasn't me.
Let's just say this.
I ain't never not said
with fans like you, my nigga, he don't need enemies. Let's take it back to that saying.
From it. I'd like it to be retracted.
No. You need to come with
let's set the
a clip from one of our things of one of the podcasts of you talking great about J Electronica.
Between me saying, hey, this nigga need to come out with an album or shut the fuck up versus saying this nigga's trash. Because there's a huge difference there. And I didn't say this nigga was trash. He really needed to
Okay. So I'm not married anymore. Okay.
Congratulations.
But if I was, yeah. Woo! Look. Okay. Now let's reset. Not married anymore, but if I was, and every night came home, and I was like, and she was like, you need to really bring the thunder or shut the fuck up. You need to come and knock this shit out and shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take that as if I don't knock it out on a regular basis, as if it's not quality, it's not anything good. No. I'm not gonna be like, I be knocking it out, and she like it. She want me to keep on knocking it out. I'm gonna be like, ain't shit.
I'm gonna give you an analogy. Here's what it is: you come home to your wife that you're not married to no more, and
then I'm not coming home to her. Story ended. Wrong nigga. If I come home and my ex-wife is in my house, she getting shot. Breaking the entering. Not because I got no beef, but you somewhere where you don't pay bills.
Follow
Fast out too.
So here's the analogy. You come home,
but I don't see your face.
And you knock it out once a year.
I don't. And will not. Let's stop this conversation. This analogy is terrible. No, this analogy is terrible. We're not having this conversation.
Jay Electronica. He come in and he knock it out once a half a decade. All of a sudden, it's like you supposedly knocking it out all the time. No, it's once every half a decade.
Did
Yeah.
you die?
Huh?
Did you die though? Nope. You good. You can wait for the next one too, nigga. And order the vinyl. But did you die though? That's the motherfucking question, nigga. Did you die though?
So, the album came out.
You like this green screen?
And it's harder.
Shut up.
Oh, it was a dinosaur a second ago. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
You are retarded.
Sorry, your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts.
Okay. So the link I put up, I immediately thought it was some bullshit, the link. And then when I turned it on, I heard that
You didn't know this was coming out?
no.
Oh shit, I knew it was coming out. My
Okay,
bad.
so I immediately great friend. Great cousin. Yeah, great cousin. Great job, cousin.
Put your fucking pinky down.
So look.
I do. Just give it up.
So I saw it and was like, I thought it was like, he'll put up something cryptic, easy in a second. So look, so he put it up. I'm like, I turned it on and it was the foreign stuff in the background. I was like, click, turned it off, right?
My nigga, yeah, they had that nigga in the background.
No, I didn't even look. I literally was like, oh, click. It was like, I was like, okay. Yeah. Threw it to the side, like, okay. And then something made me click on IG again. I saw one of my homies sent it to me. Big J Electronica fan. Matter of fact, he's the one who told me about when he did the show at the Magic Bag or the Majestic downtown. He the reason I was able to catch that show, which was the greatest concert I've ever been to. Fuck crowd surfing. That nigga jumped in the crowd and did half of the concert in the crowd walking around next to you. It's the dopest shit ever. Man, he sent it and I said, okay. I went back to it. I saw it. Nigga, download. Nigga, I was hit that button so goddamn quick. And I put it in. And I immediately heard you talking shit in my ear. That nigga had Jay-Z on half of the song.
Nick.
This nigga ain't rapper out.
I knew it. I knew that's where he was going to get pissed off too.
This production isn't Dr. Dre quality. Hold on. Flip my ponytail.
Hold on. I want you to understand something. That if you hear me nagging in the background about them, that lets you know that something's wrong.
No. I said I heard you.
I know.
The way my brain works is this. I look at a piece of art. I look at what they present. I look at it. That's like me looking at Picasso and being like, it don't look like them. Bitch, it ain't supposed to. This, no, you can't tell me no. I'm giving my perspective. It can't be no. Got your ass. So look, I look at it and I'm like, this shit is fantastic. I get my fix a new Jay-Z and my fix a J Electronica. And just because he put an album out, TC ain't gonna shut the fuck up, but he can. But he can, Lord. He can, Lord. He can. Because he finally dropped. Now, you can... He got a line in there for niggas like that. To pick it apart niggas. But what I love...
Picking his shit apart.
What I loved is... I love Jay's work. Every time that I either have met Jay in person or I meet a person who knows Jay, they're never a famous person. They're always a normal motherfucker. And this nigga be showing love. This nigga pulled my boy on stage, a dude I went to high school and college with. Like, in the middle of his show, he rhyming, oh, Jeff, what up, baby? Come on up. Pulled Jeff up on the stage in the middle of a rhyme. Fuck what niggas talking about.
Hey, That
This
shit.
album was the shit. That nigga the shit.
But all that shit is irrelevant when it comes to the art, nigga.
Shit.
All that shit of pulling niggas on stage and being real cool, that shit is irrelevant when you putting out.
Art is the shit. The art is the shit. I love that nigga art.
Larry.
It's art.
Nah, I'm just letting y'all niggas duke it out.
Oh, no, ain't no dukes right now.
Nah, TC out there bobbing and weaving.
Nigga, I'm about to hit this nigga with the rope a dope in
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, it's in there just bobbing and weaving.
You can't hit me with the rope
Showing
dope.
blows. I love this album. I love this album simply because I was missing hearing something from Jay Electronica first and foremost. And I also appreciate the fact that Hove was all over this as well. Even though Jay, I think, kind of he cast a big ass shadow over Jay. He took over, I'm sorry, over Electronica. Hove did. I think the flow and the vibe, which of course I know how you love that. The flow and the vibe of the album was still
Favorite
Jay
word.
Elect. It was still Jay Elect. And then if you're talking about presence on the album, Hove definitely did more from that standpoint. But but how the album went throughout the vibe the whole way through, it was all Jay Elect. That's not a Hove album. So I love the fact that I kind of got a duality in this. And him being like real shamanic throughout the whole way, talking his shit, being real I appreciated it. Now, granted the fact that I don't believe in everything that he believes in, but from just a part of just being black and being entrenched in that and just big up and everything around him.
That was some powerful shit.
No, you can't ask for a whole lot more out of this album. You really can't. You really can't. He even pissed off Paul Rosenberg. And then Paul Rosenberg had to check himself.
Paul Rosenberg didn't check himself. He told him exactly what he felt about it.
Yeah, but Rosenberg had to check himself. He did his research and he forgot the line that he used wasn't the first time that he used it.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does. He
doesn't matter if he didn't remember using it before. If he still feels some type of way, it doesn't matter if he used it once or three.
No, I'm saying, but he backed down a little bit. He's just like, oh, I didn't realize this is the second time using it. It's still a little cringy.
It's
What line?
The synagogue.
It was yes, the synagogue of Satan.
Yeah.
Nigga, get over your fucking self. Nigga, if I called the black church the fucking church of Satan, nigga, that's my opinion.
And that's his opinion because he's Jewish. That's his opinion that he felt.
Yes. That's an opinion.
Yeah.
Now take your Jewish ass the fuck on and keep on controlling music, nigga. God damn.
What I'm saying is that you can't be mad at neither one of them.
No, not at all.
And at the same time, he can be mad at Jay for that, and Jay can tell him to, suck it easy.
Jay is a New Orleans nigga, so that nigga will tell that nigga suck my dick slow.
So,
Rosenberg.
Yeah, but I mean, like the crossroads that line puts it. I mean, I get where he's coming from because that's like if like we were to call our own like you're talking about like you or Uncle Tom or like a house nigga or something like that, just differentiating one from themselves. Like, I get that, but either way, we're going completely away from where I was talking about before. But just the fact that he can hit certain points like that, that's like but how deep he's rooted in his faith, being a 5%er and all that stuff too, I can see his perspective, right? And yeah, granted fact, it could be offensive. It wasn't hateful. It was in the context of the rhyme. So I get where he's coming from. I get where Rosenberg was coming from, but I think Rosenberg was able to see that. He was like, yeah, it's still cringy, but like I get where he's coming from because he used it previously before. and that's how he stands. And Rosenberg, I think, respects it a little bit more just because of how he realized how he's using it. It's not just trying to be funny; he's making a point. But like
Trying to be
saying
funny. Yeah, it wasn't even. It was no jokes.
right, he's trying to make
Yeah.
a point. But like to be that edgy, but to be that deep, like just not only at that point, but other various points throughout the album, I think that was really something that you can't say he did a bad job at. You can't slight him for it. I don't know what you could be possibly coming down the pipeline with how you feel about it, but I don't see too much to disagree with in this album as far
Hey,
as quality.
before he can say it, I want to make sure that everything that you said, I 100% agree with it, and I would even go as far as to say that Hove. I bet you I knew exactly how this album got made. Hove was a set of training wheels for Jay Elect to drop his first official album. Now,
And
reason being is because I heard about the I'm tired of shit, erase the whole album, stuff like that. All this whole time of, you know, I think Hope was like, look, you need to drop, my nigga. Matter of fact, we going in the studio. Us, nigga, let's go drop. We going to drop. It's almost like I got a younger cousin who's like my younger brother. If my younger cousin needed to do something, he had been bullshitting a long time, I would be right there with him, no matter what it was. Rebuilding his house, getting his credit together, killing a nigga, whatever. We not gonna get indicted. But what I'm saying is, when somebody's like your little brother, you love them, and you understand what type of human being they are, and it's gonna make you some money. Man, that nigga was like, bitch, we about to do this Training Wheels album, nigga, and it's gonna be hot as shit. Let's go do it. After this, go drop some albums, nigga.
for a debut album, y'all niggas should be highly disappointed right now.
We not.
Highly disappointed. This nigga Jay Electronica has been teasing you niggas for about 25 years for an album to drop.
You
And-
was listening to him?
Nigga, let me finish. So this nigga been teasing you niggas for 25 years to come out with a fucking album. And the only way we got a fucking debut album is to put Jay-Z on your album. Yeah, you brought it up. Yeah, that's one of the critiques. Nigga, that is a major critique. This ain't like Raekwon and Ghostface and shit, where the nigga was, featured on, on some tracks. No, nigga, this shit is, like Watch the Throne, where it's both of these niggas. But this album is specifically called Jay Electronica's debut album. And it's not. This album tells me a bunch about him as an artist. That this nigga either A, can't get it done. That shit about him deleting albums is trash. That the fact that your album that you had to get forced and handheld and let out by Hove, by like this and shit, that you had to have this nigga as your crutch to get your album out. Then you get outshined by this nigga on your album. Then the fact that it's your debut album and the very first verse I hear is from fucking Jay-Z is a problem. You niggas should be disappointed with this shit. I ain't even got to none of I'm not even talking about the rhymes. It's the principalities of this shit. You niggas should be disappointed. The second thing, this shit sounds like ass.
Hey, Larry.
Straight ass.
Larry, you don't look disappointed.
I'm just speaking my mind. Y'all can feel how y'all feel. I'm just saying you should be.
He look pleased as punch.
Nigga.
And
And sounds ass.
Oh no, I'm just like
Just
I'm
get
trying
Hey.
not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh.
Shit sounds like ass. The mixing is bad. The beats are not good.
Larry, that nigga Larry did like this.
Nigga, hold on. 2 good beats on this whole album. 2. They the first 2 songs. 2. Then this nigga gave you the nerve. He got fucking 9 tracks on this album, and he gave you a track that's 10 years old on here. Niggas,
Hey,
yo,
I think did you get the Sticky? I think you might have got the Sticky Fingers album.
nigga,
Did you get the Jay Electronica?
should
Is
be
it the Onyx? Is the Onyx reboot? What did you listen to?
That nigga Larry, this track and said, "Hey dog, I'm gonna put it on my debut album." Shiny Suit Theory is old as fuck.
You act like this is the first time somebody put an old ass track on their album.
Guess what? If somebody puts an old ass track on the album like Royce did, I'm gonna go in on that shit too, because
right.
should
but
not
bro,
happen.
Just say this album is trash.
I didn't say that. Stop. I never said that. Don't take my word.
What did you say?
Repeat it for you.
Thank you, Larry.
Did you recite this? This is the whole speech.
I want niggas to rewind this shit because I'll tell you.
Hey, you might want to wait. You might want to call your local CDC office and see if they got the testing kit because coronavirus might be.
Stop the shit. Because I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, one, you niggas should be disappointed because of all the shit that I just said before that. And I said the beats were trash. I never said the album was trash. Don't put words in my mouth that I didn't say because it didn't happen.
How can the album not be trash?
All right, no. Let him explain. Please let him explain.
Yeah. I want you to explain.
Right. So out of all this trash, because Jay-Z's on there for Principalities and it's trash, you didn't say the concept was trash.
I never said the album was trash.
The principle, the fact that Jay-Z on there is trash.
Yep, that's what I said. You need to be disappointed as this being his debut album. That's a problem in itself about the art.
I feel like you said trash at least like 4 or 5 times. Like, so can you re-reference everything that you said was trash?
But I never said the album was trash.
Please list off all the things that you thought were trash again, please.
Jay-Z being on the album, half of it. Jay-Z not listed on the fucking title when he's half of the fucking album. The mixing is trash.
That's 1A. That's 1A. Okay, mixing is trash. That's 2. Legit.
Beats are trash outside of 2, and one of those have bad mixing.
Bad mixing. Okay, that's 2A. So I got 1A, 1B.
That nigga's at 5. Don't give this nigga no concession.
No. That's 2 things. That's 2 things.
Larry,
what'd he say? He said beats.
Have I said the album's trash? None of them.
Beats, production.
So first of all, okay. So the fact that Jay-Z's on there is trash. Everything, all this, the beats are garbage. Throw those bitches in the fire, on the dumpster, and light that bitch on fire. All right. So, but the album is not trash.
The look on this nigga's face says, I would not say another word because Larry has mastered whatever the fuck I'm feeling on his. Look at his face.
When it comes to talking, Larry, when it comes to talking to me, I'm very direct and specific. You should know.
Well, get specific about some good shit, nigga.
Serial killers, nigga. That don't make it a good thing.
No, because there's context in the words that he's saying that is things that I haven't said.
I couldn't get. I guess I couldn't let you get there, nigga. You was too busy fucking striking matches, nigga. Throwing like, oh god, damn, nigga. I'm like
specific in the words that I say.
Please help me out. Because at this point in time, nigga, if we were sitting in the same room like this, I'm glad this is why we do this from 3 undisclosed locations, because I would be choking the fucking life out of you right now.
Cousin, you know I love you, but I'll be holding your arms back so he can choke you like more thoroughly. Right now. Just like, I'll be like, don't kill him, but get it in good.
Here's the first thing I want to ask.
Nigga.
Is my points warranted? Do they make sense about what you have listened to on this project? Or am I baseless?
Before I answer that question, here is something that I need to ask you.
Nigga, why am I being asked a question when I ask you one first?
You are the most aggressive on this podcast right now. Because
you are quick to ask specific questions, and a lot of times I just let stuff fly. So, and I'm still going to validate you even after you drop this fucking fumble, you son of a bitch. Look. So, do you think that Larry and I, separate points but very similar, are warranted in our point of view?
This nigga just asked me my question to me after I asked the same question to him.
Yes, it's on purpose.
I'm gonna play along with the game.
I'm nigga, we're two logical people, and I'm trying to make sure it's three.
Three. Two logical
Look,
people.
because it is very easy for me to say that your point is warranted, but I can see everybody's point of view, even the fucking killers. Okay? So that's why I asked you to see if you were also a logical person, because just because somebody's point is warranted doesn't make it your truth, the truth, valid, or applicable.
Let's first say that. First off, this podcast is with 3 to 4 niggas whose opinion does not matter. But
oh, nigga, my opinion matter because I'm willing to shoot a nigga over it.
So yes, both of you, both your opinions are valid. Okay, I understand.
Warranted, not even valid.
I understand why you guys feel the way you do about the album. I think it's partly overshadowed by the fact that you guys really like Jay Electronica more than you like the music.
I love this music.
You're talking about the music from like the entire all the sound, or you're talking about just like the instrumentals?
I'm talking about the music of the album. I think you guys are looking at it's. I'll compare it directly to Black Thought's solo album, the first one, where it was a whole bunch of rhymes that were quote unquote dope of just babble speak that I pretty much said in that review over instrumentals that were kind of messy. But yet I was one of the few, if I remember, that was like, dog, what is this nigga talking about? So the rhyming got pulled out. I was like, yeah, that shit is amazing. Everybody's listening to that shit on the internet. Like, Black Thought killing it. Listen to everything that he dropping and talking about specifically, which is what y'all doing on Jay Electronica. Listen to what he's talking about specifically while ignoring all the downfalls of the album itself. Whereas Black Thought got a lot better on his second project, where he actually toned that shit down and got a little bit better at actually making music that Jay Electronica is not doing on this. He's giving you his constant religious side of whatever he's talking about, nonstop, throwing out terms here, terms there, not really staying on any specific type of scenario. Matter of fact, I don't know anything about Jay Electronica when I listen to the album, except that this nigga's super religious, and this is his debut album after 30 years. But the music side, to bring it back at his album, is not coalescing with the rhymes that he is giving me. You can decide whether you like those or not. They're not meshing. This album is kind of a mess.
So you're saying audibly,
good sounding album. It's not, and that's the whole package that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about production wise, even though the production is kind of trash. But overall, this album is it's not packaged very well for an album.
You said, okay, we are in here's what I love. You're saying the album is not packaged very well, and it was released with the owner of the record label.
Worse.
No, it actually goes to show you that your thinking of albums and how they're packaged are outdated. Whoa. in a sense. No. Listen to me.
Did you never answer my question?
When I say outdated, I said, what do you mean? I said, yes, I said that.
No.
At the beginning, that you're warranted.
Just saying one word, yes, or you're warranted, doesn't answer the question.
It does answer. You said, is your point of view warranted? I said, yes.
Yeah. I just went to a whole diatribe about your question, but all I get was you're warranted. But
that's what you asked for. You asked, was it warranted or not? You want me to answer why it's not warranted?
Hold on. Let's get back to your what you just said, is that my thoughts are outdated about a package of album. That means
no. You didn't allow me to explain it, so you can expand upon it, because I only said a sentence. If I am to explain why I said it's outdated, I'm not talking about outdated as far as quality. or how you're putting it together. I'm talking about what is a successful album, and the successful album is
About
one that sells big,
success.
large numbers.
I'm not
Right.
talking about success. That's not even my thought process. I'm not even, I never talk about, I can give a shit less about that. It's just, is it good? So that's why you talking about something being outdated, I don't agree with, because I'm like, tell me specifically what my thought process is that is outdated. And if it's related to anything regarding sales, I'm not on that wave. Never have been, never will be. I'm only strictly talking about the quality of the music. And this is not the highest quality of music that I should expect from Jay Electronica, who was put on this pedestal, nigga, of being one of the most elite MCs ever because of one fucking song that all of a sudden now he has Jay-Z with him, that I'm still supposed to put this nigga on this pedestal when technically that shit knocks him down a notch. Bro, this album would have never came out based on what you saying is Jay-Z said, hey, you bullshitting, let's put this album out. But that doesn't necessarily go into what the music, how the music sounds. It just goes into the man. But the music itself is
well, in the meantime, in between time, this might have been the first quote official album, and but like I've been listening to this nigga, there wasn't one song that made me be like, "Ooh, Jay Electronica." Like literally, I probably have heard 90% of everything he has ever put out, whether it be a feature, whether it be a mixtape. I literally got this old mixtape of everything. It was when he went on a straight up hiatus, like the crazy long hiatus. They had every song the nigga had ever done and another album with every feature. I've listened to that shit back to back to back to back, and it's a couple that I passed up because I did not like them. It's not that I did not like them; they were mixtapes, so they were very raw, very uncut. But a lot of this stuff is raw. A lot of this stuff is very raw.
Pause. But
a lot of his stuff is a lot of his music is very unfinished.
mm-hmm.
But the beautiful part about it is that's not what I'm looking for from him. If I want to finish,
I'm not looking
if
for
I
that.
want a finished sound, if I want a beautiful project that is damn near cinematic when you listen to it, if I want this concept of, I go find Kendrick. I'll go find Kendrick and listen to a movie that has been put into audio form, which is dope as shit. That's no knock to Kendrick. That's not what I'm looking for when I'm looking to Jay Electronica. I'm looking for a nigga who has dated one of the Rothschilds, knocked up Erykah Badu, a homeless nigga from New Orleans who speaks some of the blackest shit I've ever heard. That's what I came to hear, and that's what I heard, and that's why the album is fucking fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic. And he said he a better Rothschild on it. Just the fact that these niggas can brag and it's the truth. It's not, I got more money than your baby.
Relevant in the quality of music.
It's not irrelevant. Irrelevant is when a nigga say that he gonna buy a sports team, and then you find out later he was getting fucked from his publishing, and he ain't got 2 cents to rub together. That's irrelevant.
What a nigga
irrelevant ain't when a nigga say something and he do it. Like, to me, that's dope.
What a nigga does outside of music is irrelevant to the music that's being made. If your music is mid, doesn't matter how boss you are outside of making mid music. It's irrelevant. That's why niggas always put Jay-Z up here because of this, and this. But how is the music?
I think that's where.
And whether I say Jay-Z's music is good or bad, I'm just using that.
Hate Jay-Z. You hate Jay. I think you hate anything with the letter J. Jay-Z, J. Cole, Jay Electron.
Oh God, we done found it.
That's it.
Nigga,
That's
you a J hater.
That's fucking.
You a Jader. This nigga TC is a Jader. You fucking Jader.
Jay-Z.
This nigga Jay-Z, the official Jader.
This nigga TC, the Jader.
The H is silent. You Jader.
See, now I hate
Jater.
God damn.
Jahater.
I know you don't like Juicy J.
Juicy J.
y'all niggas on a roll. I hate.
Oh man.
This nigga was an R&B nigga. He hate Jeremiah.
Yeah. Any J nigga, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You probably hate Jenny Jones when she was on, didn't you?
Yeah, even sports. I know you
Anything
hate Jordan.
Oh my God. That
Just
nigga
gonna
piss on
laugh.
the 23.
That's
This
hilarious.
nigga, this shit goes across all party lines.
Yeah.
Uh,
He
So-
used to have a middle name, but it started with a J, so he erased it.
that's why I ain't got you now.
That's why you ain't got one now. Nigga had it legally changed because it started with a J. Now look, cousin.
Yeah, sure.
Truth be told,
Uh-huh.
100% true. I and probably Larry could 100% agree with the things that you're saying, but what we're saying is for this particular album, for this person, the way that he puts together some of the things that you are saying, I don't think the beats are trash. I think if you listen to all 802 of his fucking mixtape songs, the beats are right in line with the unfinished shit that he's been doing. And I love that sound on him.
It's
It's
one thing
that rough
together.
sound. The only part of the album that made me laugh, it was two parts of the album that made me laugh,
Capacitor.
is when he did the Kanye, when he was rhyming, and then the next line he was like, and I was like this. I said, I love this nigga. This nigga's a dickhead. And then when the nigga said, and I peel off on Ducatis, I was like this. Oh, TC gonna hate this shit. Do it again. Do it one more time. I wanted that nigga to do that shit one more time in the album just to make you be like, man, fuck this nigga. Man, fuck this nigga J Electronica.
Yeah, like dog, you're not gonna get. Like, I really have no idea what your expectation were like coming into the album.
I don't have expectations for Jay Electronica because this nigga doesn't put out music.
It's
Thank you.
disrespectful. God damn it.
Thank you.
One thing I
damn.
do expect from him is elite level rhyming, and I don't think I got elite level rhyming that I've gotten in the past on this album from him. I think he got outshone.
From his past albums?
No, from any of his past.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I got elite level rhyming out of him. That's irrelevant to the other stuff that I had issues with earlier. But I don't think I got the rhyming out of him that I should have gotten like I have before in the past. I don't know.
You got that nigga's boss.
Of not putting out shit. Is this being rushed because him and Jay, like you said, Jay had to crutch this nigga into the studio to get the shit out? I don't know. But
No. That was just
I'm using that because it's true.
Yeah, I know. We don't know if it's true or not. That nigga could have been like, "Hey Jay, come here. I want you to get on this album. I want it to be like Watch the Throne." And Jay was like, "Yeah, my nigga, but you run it." All I'm saying is this: I love when Jay spit on beats that are not Jay-Z beats.
Well, Jay-Z can rap over everything, so
Yeah, no. I didn't say whether he could or not. I said I love it.
There you go. There you go.
I feel you on
over different beats that are not his because he gives you something different.
I agree.
And what I love about it is Jay is very much in every single way really inspired by Jay Electronica.
Yeah, he
really. Who else? This nigga meal got dropped over a ham sandwich. This nigga got and then got put on the lyric. If you're gonna cop something, gotta cop for real. You gotta drop a meal. This nigga Jay Electronica has been traveling the world, doing concerts, fucking Rothschilds, and eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and having babies with R&B legends for like 10 to 15 years while signed. And then the nigga just finally dropped some shit and Jay-Z was like, yeah, I'm on probably damn near every song. Nigga, this nigga's a legend.
So let's wrap this shit up.
Hell yeah. I'm sitting there and being like, bitch, did you hear that Jay Electronica? Nigga, you need to hear it. Yes, I recommend that fucking album.
I'm gonna go next. Yeah, I'll recommend it.
I'm gonna shoot this nigga. Ooh, when I see you, nigga, you better hope the apocalypse don't happen. I'm coming to your house to save your family.
This
I'ma
nigga the
shoot
type of some nigga take a bite of something like make that face. Hey, try that. Like,
yeah, yeah.
try that. Yeah.
And then
Like,
after,
oh, what's wrong? What's wrong
after
with it? It just tastes weird. Here, take it. Take
It's
it.
that,
it's okay, and I still bought it on
And then
vinyl.
we go like, that was this great. What are you talking about? You like, no. I mean, it's all right. The texture's off.
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
not
they
in my vinyl,
They
so
use
that's
my favorite. They use my favorite mustard on it, and my favorite meat.
Oh,
Even
they
my
use a
favorite
yellow
cheese.
mustard. They had my Dijon.
Yeah,
nigga.
but
Don't
the
be-
bread.
Yellow
Did the bread taste a little like it was like an
Uh,
hour? It was
this
out an
wheat
hour
bread.
longer.
I only do sourdough. I only do sourdough.
potato bread, nigga. All right, what you think?
See?
Nigga?
There you go, you fancy ass.
Let me get back to drinking my.
Yeah, your bottle of fucking sparkly ass water. Fucking weird ass.
Oh shit, nigga! I saw Corona.
Nigga, fresh bottle
Nigga.
of yeah, right here.
Hey, you know the only reason I want to joke about that shit, because 4 weeks from now, niggas could be getting up from the dead. We be like, nigga, it was serious. Them niggas got back up.
Hey,
Y'all got some extra
hey,
bullets?
my homeboy, before they sent us home from work, my homeboy was like, hey, yo, Larry, you got my number? I was like, yeah. I was like, wow, what's up? He goes, hey, if shit go down, you know where to come. You just hit me up. I got you. I'm like, all right, bet. My nigga.
Harry, wrap
Let's
it up.
go. Wrap it up, nigga. Always wrap it up. J Electronica. 2 thumbs and a hell yeah. Fucking listen to that shit all day. Fuck what this nigga TC has to say. This nigga TC, aesthetically it's not sounding great. It doesn't feel like an Anderson .Paak vibe. Yeah,
Here goes this nigga again.
Jay-Z is too cool for school, and so therefore he should be on the album.
And I don't
Yeah,
like how the cover
Make
looks.
hip-
They could have
make-
done better with the cover of
make-
the album.
make hip hop great again.
Hey,
Get Jay-Z on debut albums.
cover with the trees, reflections, and it look like wave. You know, look like a sound wave and shit. That shit's
Supposed to be Beyonce's pool. That's what I saw online. My name is TC, and I say
that nigga is Trump now. That nigga is that
this
nigga Trump
nigga-
T.
Trump. This nigga's a
Trump
hip hop
T.
Trump.
Hip hop Trump.
It's
Hey,
fire.
now
It's
y'all
fire.
niggas gotta fight next time y'all see each other. They called you a hip hop Trump.
No,
I hate every artist that starts with J.
and on that note, if you enjoyed this episode,
That Royce 5'9". He's the best ever. R.I.P.
subscribe, like,
Hey, everyone. He's
And
the
leave-
GOAT.
leave a comment, subscribe, and like. Well, holla at y'all.
Hey,
next-
Jader. Call me Jader. TC.